What's up? Be nasty to him here, and today we're going to do a Townhouse 7 upgrade order. So let's clear this off and let's begin. Now, there's a big difference between Townhouse 4, 5, 6. Once you get to Townhouse 7, everything you've always focused on has been splash damage and giants and archers. Well, now you're in the big boy league, so things change. So, let's get started. Remember, the concept is always Spell Factory, Laboratory, and Clan Castle. At every Townhouse level that you can upgrade, that's what you want to do. The good news is at Townhouse 7, you don't upgrade, you don't have to worry about your Clan Castle. It still holds 20 troops, so no need to do that. However, you do have a Spell Factory, and you need to get that upgraded ASAP. The second thing you want to get upgraded is your barrack. You want to upgrade your barrack to a dragon barrack. Very important. And you want to get your lab going. So I would still probably put the lab second and that third, but I would definitely get that done. Keep in mind, I said one dragon barrack. You're going to need a lot of elixir at this level. Don't waste them on upgrading 3 and 4 dragon barracks. One will be sufficient until you free up elixir to do the other things. There's more things important than having 3 dragon barracks or 4 dragon barracks. So that's what we got. You want to unlock dragons ASAP. First thing you're going to do. Why? Because at Townhouse 7, that is the most prevalent attack. You upgrade 1 troop and you have a 3-star war attack just by upgrading a barrack. Defensive wise, buy all the new defenses, buy your Teslas, and buy your mortar. However, I personally put 1 builder on new thing. So you're going to have 1 builder building 1 Tesla at a time, then your second Tesla, and then your mortar. Or you can do it in reverse order, doesn't matter. That's me personally. Because you're going to be upgrading these things. So you can go ahead and build these out first because they take, hours, 1 day to build out. And then you get started on the above things. But go ahead and get them built out. So if you want to slap all your builders on them and get them built out first, that's fine. The very next thing that you're going to upgrade on defense is your air defense. And you're going to get on your air defense hot and heavy. Me personally, I upgrade all 3 of them. Because now you get a 3rd air defense. You want to make sure that you buy that and to put that over there. And that's important. Build that first. And stay on it until you get upgraded. I just want to throw out a little common thing because I see this very often. I will see someone who has, let's say, for example, they have 2 level 4 air defenses and this is a level 1. Well, they will upgrade this air defense. They'll try to upgrade this air defense to level 5 while this one is at 4 and this one is at 1. You don't want to upgrade like that. Why? Because if I'm an attacker, I'm just going to take out your level 5 anyway. So what difference does it make? So now you're left with a level 4 and a level 1. So I'm not going to do that. That's with any defense. You always bring the lowest defense up to the level of your other defenses first, then you upgrade. So these 2 are level 4. I'm going to upgrade this one till it gets to level 4, and since my builder's already on it, I'm just going to upgrade it to 5. Then I'll get this to 5, this to 5, and then this one to 5. But you definitely want to get those air defenses up first. Remember the concept. If you watch my last video when I talked about town halls 4, 5, and 6, you want to defend against the most common attack. Most people are going to attack you as a town hall 7 with dragons. It's simple. Why? Because all they have to do is upgrade their barrack and now they have dragons. Simple. They upgrade their barrack and they have dragons. They upgrade their spell factor and they can bring 3 lightnings. So they can take out 1 air defense and they have dragons, which is a 3-star attack. In order for them to attack you with giants and wizards, now they have to upgrade all of those. So that's 3 upgrades they would have to do to have an attack as opposed to 1. So that's what people are going to do. Always keep that in mind. Defend against the most common attack, which is dragons. Some of you may not want to have all your air defenses upgrading at one time. Me personally, I do. I want them done as soon as possible. The sooner that your air defenses are at level 5, the stronger your base is against a dragon attack. Unlike at town halls 6 and below, where we focus on splash damage, here, splash damage is not important. Next thing you're going to upgrade is your archer towers. Stay on them until they are done. You want to get them to level 8 as soon as possible. Air defenses to level 5, archer towers to level 8. Once you have upgraded your archer towers, then I switch over to wizard towers. Why? Because they do splash damage against dragons and balloons. Once again, I want to defend against the strongest attacks. And once your air defense is done, that's the most important thing. Then what you can do is you actually can put 1 builder on archer tower, 1 builder on wizard towers, 1 builder on Teslas, and get them going. But those are all the things that are going to defend against air attacks, as well as your bombs, your air bombs, and you get an air mine at Town Hall 7. So those are the things that you want to focus on. And you always want to be up, you want to keep your sweeper upgraded, because the stronger your sweeper is, the more it blows dragons off target. Now you get a big jump at camps. So you're going to purchase the camp right off the bat, which immediately is going to give you an additional 30 more spaces, and then you're going to upgrade each one time, which will give you a maximum of 200. That is very important. So I would do that after I've done these first 3 things. That would be my next elixir. Let's talk about troops. First troop that goes in the laboratory, let's take a wild guess of what that should be. Dragons. Nothing should touch your laboratory before dragons. Simple. There is no reason, if you're a war-oriented player, that you should be upgrading anything with the exception of dragons. On a side note, let's talk about dark drills and dark storages and king. They're important, but they're secondary. They're secondary to dragons. Level 2 dragons is your target. And after you get level 2 dragons, then you want to get your king. Then you want to get, well, before you can get your king, because it takes dark, you need to get your dark storage built. And after you get your dark storage built, then you want to get your dark drill built. Once you get to 10,000, you want to get your king. In terms of building out the dark barrack, it's secondary. It's not important. You're not going to be using minions, and you're not going to be using level hogs nowhere near as you're going to be using everything else. So I would focus on dark barracks potentially last. I mean, you can build it, but I wouldn't worry about upgrading it until after I've gotten my king. Now, after you have your dragons to level 2, the next thing I would do is I would upgrade giants to 4. Wizards to 4, or archers or barbs, your choice. Doesn't matter. Now you're working with raid troops. I'd get balloons to 4. I wouldn't worry about upgrading raid spell immediately because it's going to be your least used spell until you get to Town Halls 8. So Town Hall 7, you don't really use a lot of rage, so you can upgrade it as they go. But that's just the focus. The focus is air defense, dragons. Air defense, dragons. Those are your 2 focuses. You want to defend against them and you want to attack with them. So that's what you're going to focus on. Troop wise, as I stated, dragons to 2, then giants to 4, wizards to 4, barbs and archers to 4. I would get king to 5 before I upgrade hogs. And the reason I say this is because hogs at level 1 or level 2, they're not that strong. I mean, they can be a viable attack at Town Hall 7. So if you really want to just upgrade your hogs, no one's going to stop you. But I'm a firm believer in getting king to 5. Now, once you move up to Town Hall 8, it's a total different aspect in terms of, do you do troops first or hero first? But you want to get your king to 5, because once you get into 5, you unlock his ability. And you also are going to need to upgrade your dark spell factory after you upgrade your king once, because now you won't have enough space to upgrade him again. So that's what I would do. Well, I hope this video was informative. Oh, and then, of course, obviously I didn't want to leave out the cannons. So you definitely want to upgrade. Definitely want to upgrade your cannons. You always want to be upgrading your storages, simply because these storages is what protects your air defense. If you have a decent base, a good base has storages, high hit point things in front of air defense. So while dragons are trying to take out this 21 hit point storage, these air defenses are tagging them. So that's what you want to do. And the reason that we do archer towers before cannons at level 7 is because cannons can't fire on dragons and archer towers do. So that's another defense that you're protecting against balloons and dragons. So you want to always focus on balloons and dragons. You're not really worried about war weight at a Town Hall 7 or a Town Hall 8. So it doesn't really matter. So just get it done. And always use extra gold for walls. You want to get them maxed out. Now, once you have these things done, then obviously you can get your mortars going, and you should always be upgrading your bombs and your big bombs, of course. Obviously, you should always upgrade them. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope that helped you guys out. Just remember the key points. I want to upgrade my spell factory so I can carry 3 lightnings. I want to build a dragon barrack so I can have dragons to use my 3 lightnings with. I want to upgrade my air defense so I can protect against dragons. I want to upgrade my archer tower so I can protect against dragons. I want to upgrade my wizard towers and my Teslas because I want to protect against dragons. I want to upgrade my blower because I want to protect against dragons. I'm not too concerned about barching at Town Hall 7 because if they bring level 3 giants to your base, you should be able to defend against them. So you shouldn't really too much worry about that, because archer towers and wizard towers do defend against barbs, archers, and giants. You want to upgrade your camp as soon as possible so you can bring 10 dragons instead of bringing 8 or 9. You want to get these built at a later time so you can eventually get your king. But I've gotten dragons to 2 with every account I've ever had well before I've had a king, because it's not the most important thing. A level 1 king does nothing compared to what a dragon does. So make sure you get your dragons to level 2 as soon as possible. Well, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. This is Be Nasty to 'em, and I'm out.